Next will never get to see their sister grow up. Just like Next doesn't actually get to grow up because their life was cut so short.
A medical examiner's full report reveals a non-binary Owasso student died by suicide. So glad you're with us tonight. I'm Shay Rozzi. Sarah has the night off. The events leading up to Next Benedict's death have led to contentious conversations and viral social media posts, prompting a federal investigation into the Owasso school district and even a statement from the President of the United States. Tonight, we are hearing from Nex's stepmother in an interview we have held on to for more than a month due to some family dynamics. Fox 23's crime and safety reporter John Acebus joins us live with what she had to say. John.
Loretta Black right after Nex's death back in early February. She was stunned. She raised Nex in early childhood and wanted answers. Tonight, many answers given by the medical examiner's report. No matter how you felt about what happened to Nex Benedict, they were a human being and loved.
That was my child. I didn't give birth to them, but that was my child.
That's Loretta Black, Nex's stepmother.
I raised Nex from 6 to 11 years old. Their little sister is my daughter.
At the time when we interviewed Loretta, she wanted answers, just like everyone else who rallied and walked out of Owasso schools. She says Nex reached out to her through Facebook Messenger and told her about the bathroom fight. But Loretta didn't know how far or how long any bullying had been going on.
Kids are mean in school, but, you know, it's like I was telling somebody else. They always say bullying is not tolerated. But what are they doing to stop it?
This is video of Nex Benedict in the hospital, telling an Owasso police officer what happened in the bathroom and how things escalated.
And we were laughing, and they had said something like, "Why do they laugh like that?" And they were talking about us in front of us. And so I went up there and I poured water on them. They came at me, they grabbed onto my hair, I grabbed onto them. I threw one of them into a paper towel dispenser. And then they got my legs out from under me and got me on the ground, started beating the shit out of me.
Okay.
And then my friends tried to jump in and help, but I'm not sure, I blacked out.
Owasso Public Schools have provided resources for students in the aftermath. While they are not releasing a new statement, Superintendent Dr. Margaret Coates addressed Nex's death at a school board meeting on March 11th.
This heartbreaking situation serves as a reminder that we must continue our focus as outlined in our district strategic plan to create a safe and nurturing environment.
From outcries in the community to vigils across the state, people shared their pain and concern about bullying, especially toward LGBTQ+ students, as they waited for the medical examiner's report to find out what really happened to Nex. The report says Nex died from suicide, from a lethal dose of drugs, and also had suffered from anxiety, depression, and past self-harm. The report also mentioned suicide letters found by family members that were given to law enforcement. But while the investigation took place, TikTok creators and social media influencers all pushed a narrative that was different than what the autopsy and police investigation revealed, many of whom likely never spoke with or even knew Nex. Loretta describes the loss even before any official findings were made public.
Nex will never get to see their sister grow up. Just like Nex doesn't actually get to grow up because their life was cut so short and they didn't deserve it. Nobody deserves what they got.
Fox 23 reached out to the law firm representing the Benedict family today, but they have not yet responded. However, they previously said the family wants changes in schools to create an environment that's inclusive and that eliminates bullying and hate. They have also said the family wants people to know the injuries from the assault were still significant, even if they didn't cause Nex's death. You can go through that full autopsy report for yourself and see our previous coverage on fox23.com. Covering news that matters. John Acebus, Fox 23 News.
John, thanks. Now, the other students involved in that bathroom fight are not facing criminal charges. We told you last week Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler called it mutual combat. Again, the cause of death is listed as suicide and not from the fight. Bottom line, a child is dead in this situation. If you or someone you know is struggling with your mental health, you can call and get help. Call 988. Help is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.